been a long time. Long time no see. Anyways, so I was thinking actually, like, where was I this time last year? And like, I was so shook because I like shit. Sorry, like last year this time, I was in a queso. I was legit in a queso. So, anyways, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Thembelihle Mahlalela, and I'm about to tell you about my experience at a queso. So, if you don't know what a queso, where a queso is, basically it's a mental institute. So it's a psychiatric hospital, and how I landed in there. Awkward. It's not awkward, but like I don't mind telling the story. Obviously, that's why I'm here. Anyways, so basically, I went to my psychologist, and the first thing I said is, "Yeah, please admit me to a queso." The queso here in Nelspruit has just recently been built. I think it's like 3 years old now. This was last year this time, so this was 2019. So let me just rewind it a little bit. So I was taking leave of absence from UCT because of mental health related issues. So I needed to address the mental health related issues, and I knew that a queso is a place where they help you with your mental health. So I was like, I'm gonna go there, and I was like, honestly, like open to going there. I wanted to go there, like since December. I've been telling my parents. But let's just talk about like the perceptions of people before going there. Also, guys, like just quickly, like I saw Cupcake use some props when he was addressing us, so I thought I should dress the same way I dressed on my first day at a queso, which was like this. Anyways, but that's not it. That's not what we're talking about. So basically, the perceptions of people before I went there. So I had told my parents I want to go there, and I booked the day that I'm going to go there, and so I knew like on Thursday. I think I went in there Thursday or something. Like I'm lying. I went in there Monday. I'm gonna be going to a queso, so I was prepped, and I was telling people. I remember telling my mentor, telling friends. I don't know if I told my friends. I think I told some of my friends, but like some family members and stuff like that. I just told them like what's going on. That I'm not gonna be here for the next, I don't know, I think it's a 21-day program that's set out, but I didn't stay there 21 days. And yeah, so that was like the perception of people was it's actually scary what people out there think of psychiatric hospitals. I don't get why people think it's fine that if you break your leg, you go to a hospital and they fix you. Why, when your brain is not working just as well, why can't you go to a psychiatric hospital to get the help that you need? Like, I'm sorry, but I really actually get irritated what people actually say about mental health institutes and stuff like that. Like, you're in Mahlalela or something like that. Like, you local, whatever, this and that. Like, I hate it actually. But I just let it, like, sometimes I just let it slide because people are so ignorant actually to this, because some people think mental health illnesses such as depression, bipolar, multiple personality disorders, and all of that are white people's diseases. But as black people, let's just be conscious of the fact that everyone, it's like this corona right now, I can't see, like it doesn't check what color you are and stuff like that. Anyway, so like I was very like boggled by the perceptions of people. Before going in there, people would tell me stories about my friend told me she was there for a day and then she saw something crazy and then she was like, I'm not staying here and stuff like that. And like people were just like, just be careful, like you don't get stabbed or something. Why would I get stabbed in a hospital? Anyways, so yeah, people always have opinions, and they had, I think even like from family members, especially my family, they had very, very strong opinions. Like my parents just didn't understand why I wanted to go there, why I was fine with going there, and why my psychologist approved of me going there, and like I was going. They were going through the most themselves, but like I didn't care because it was part of me taking care of myself. I wanted to go there. I needed to heal. I knew that I'm not okay. I'm struggling with depression. I'm struggling with anxiety. And especially that month of March, that first month when I left UCT for my leave of absence, it was the worst. The worst. Like suicidal thoughts, like I was not sleeping. Like, it wasn't fine, guys. Like, and I mean, this is my first video, but I'm gonna talk about mental health more and more. And if you have any questions, definitely comment below. But I will make another video of like how exactly it led to me going to a KESO. But I'm talking about my experience at a KESO. So, my first day arriving, this was how I was dressed. And my mom accompanied me. And yeah, I had my suitcase. My mom even bought me a gown, guys. This woman hadn't bought me a gown since first year when I left for university. She bought me a gown. Anyways, my mom bought me a gown. My mom, I got a toiletry bag. Man, I love my mom. And stuff when I was going there. And I knew I'd be in this facility, so it's like, what am I going to wear? I just wore my clothes. Just like your usual clothes. Just make sure you're comfortable, you know. My first day I was sort of freaked out also. I only realized on the first day that I'm sort of scared, you see. And then, and I didn't really know how things work around there. You know, once you change environments, you're usually uncomfortable. And I was uncomfortable basically because of that, you know, just because of change of environment. I don't know what to expect. People have told me stuff, and you know, there's those thoughts lingering and stuff. And my first night, I didn't really sleep well. I didn't sleep well because I was sort of anxious and stuff. And when you get there, you have to give them all the pills you're on and stuff like that. And there's rules, obviously. What facility does not have rules? Those rules there. And I just remember being I remember walking in, my mom dropped me off. And then I went, during the day, my mom dropped me off. And then I was just asking the nurses questions okay, sidlanini, and is there a bowel, or lamapilisi, how do I take the pills, what happens, what's the protocol around there, what are the rules, there's certain time you have to sleep, waking up and stuff like that, just trying to understand, because I was new and it seems like everyone else was new to other. And I remember walking into the TV room, and there were these 3 girls, and I was like, hi. And I could see that they in high school. I could see that. I was like, okay. Because I was still looking around. I was walking around the place looking at what is there? What's in this facility? And I was like, hi to the girls. And they were like, hi, are you new here? Oh my gosh, they were cute. I wonder where they are right now. I hope they're doing well, really. Yeah, that was just that. And then they asked what must we call you? I said they must call me Thembelihle. I really did say that just to remind them that I'm older. I know how to fit in with any crowd, and I could fit in with them, even though they're high school students and stuff like that. But just remember that I'm because I'm still anyways. Yeah, but then there's that. They were watching movies. I watched a few movies. It was my roommate. I actually became good friends with my first roommate, and then she went away. Then I had a second roommate. Lumisa, loved her to bits. I still love her to bits. We're still chatting today. Then I had a third roommate, Sane. Oh my gosh, am I allowed to mention names? Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna mention any names from now on. Anyways, there were people that I dearly loved that I met there. I made some good friends while I was in there, meeting new people. I had a good experience. So that's what I don't get when people are like, oh my gosh, the KESO is so horrible. But I do realize that while I was in there, my friends which I was there with were also having different experiences, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get out of here and stuff like that. And I just feel man, this place is cool. And that was the most relaxed I had been in Nelspruit ever since arriving home from Cape Town. I arrived home the 5th of March, actually on my birthday. This is just my experience in a KESO. So yeah, I was really relaxed there. my parents were like, why are you so happy in here? So your parents were allowed to visit you, I think after 6 or something, whatever. And my parents were like, why are you so happy? I was like, yo guys, me, I don't want to leave this place. I was so at peace. I'm saying like this was like after the first few days. I was so at peace. I was so relaxed. I had made new friends. I was just like finding myself again. And like, so in the morning, first of all, there's just that one weird thing, like in the morning they check your blood pressure. I know on the first day they had to check my blood pressure twice because, like I said, I was anxious. And I remember they came to me the first time. They wake you up. They don't really wake you up, guys. You just feel a nurse, blood pressure, and then like if you've been admitted to a hospital, you'll know that they do this. Like they check, but the nurses do your vitalities or whatever it's called. Even though you're sleeping when you're awake and stuff. So they checked me the first time, and I think it was too high, and then they checked me the second time. Because later on that morning, I did ask the nurse, why did you guys come to me twice in the morning? Then they told me why. And then the first day, and then they orientate you because you're at a new place, tell you what to expect. And then, yeah, it's just basically like during the day, it's just lessons and stuff like that on mental health, on coping mechanisms, on just anxiety, depression, and all different mental health illnesses. They just like on yourself. On different weeks, there's like a different program. You know, some weeks about, I really did forget, I don't want to lie, and I don't have my file here, it's in Cape Town. But like, because I go through it sometimes just to like remember all those coping mechanisms they taught me and stuff like that. And then afternoon used to be more activity like stuff that we're doing, and like meditation, breathing exercises and stuff like that. Games, oh my gosh, games are so fun. I loved playing the games. I loved playing the games. I had a lot of fun at Akeso, and I think there's so many people who still have the perception that if you go to a mental health institute, you are crazy or cuckoo or something. I had a good time. I mean, even this woman told me, like, dude, I think, like, I don't know what's in logo, but, like, I find myself attracted to you. And she was married with children. Yeah, but I mean, that was my experience of Akeso, and I don't regret it. I had the best time. Like, if I had to go back there, I would go back there just to relax. It was like, you know how some people talk about they went on a retreat? That was the retreat for me, because I wanted a retreat-like experience, and I sort of feel like that was sort of like a retreat. I still want to go to like an actual like retreat, the outdoorsy one, but like that was sort of a retreat and being away. And if you're struggling with mental health, I feel that when going to places such as Akeso, you need to have an open mind, because I feel like if you come with a closed mind to such a place, you won't enjoy it. And I feel like the reason I enjoyed it was because I was open to whatever experience it had for me. I said, I'm here to learn. Whatever you're going to teach me, bring it. And when I came out of there, I came out way better, like, than I was when I went inside. My parents were just like, yo, that place really did things. That place didn't want to bring our daughter back. Like, I had no choice to come back home, guys, because of my medical aid. My medical aid finished, but it's fine. I had a good time. I met some fantastic people who I am still talking to today, and I love them so much. And I'm just like happy with the experience I had at Akeso. Like, I had a fun experience. I learned a lot that I needed to learn, especially about understanding myself and the ways in which I need to cope with what I have and stuff like that, and dealing with what I have, and the in-between sessions I had, because like while you're there you have sessions with your psychologist and your psychiatrist and stuff. Those sessions were nice. The weekends when you're watching movies and you're sitting in the TV room were nice. Like, and when we're fighting over the remote, I had a good time. Like, it was actually so fun. And there was a gym there. I only went to the gym once. The food was food. I don't know what I'm saying. The food was food, guys. It was like good food, but you could gain weight from it, just so you know. But overall, like, I would say that mental health is an ongoing issue, and we need to be sensitive towards people and very sensitive towards ourselves, especially during this time of the coronavirus. We need to pay attention to how we are dealing with everything from the news to what we're getting on WhatsApp, and how work, everything is just different right now. And I think I'm able to cope right now because of that experience I had at the Keso last year. I don't think I'll ever be at the low point that I was before going into a Keso. So I recommend it. I highly recommend it. I mean, if you have a flu, you go to the doctor to get your medication. So why not go to the hospital to get your mental health fix? People need to be open. Yeah, anyways, that's basically what I've got to say. Mental health, I will be speaking about more on my channel. If you have any questions, I actually realized that I know a lot which I never realized I knew. But I'm not a professional, obviously. I'm a student of life and of university. But, like as I was saying, we're here and we're learning. And if you have any questions about mental health and any comments whatsoever, please comment below. And please like this, please share it to anyone you know, and please subscribe, guys. I actually really want 200 subscribers. Like 200, is that so much to ask for, guys? Anyways, thank you so much for watching this, and take care of yourselves. Bye.